107.9, 80s, 90s now. Nickelback and Mark Dancer at 8:52. It's Tuesday. New DVDs are in the stores today. Let's get the new DVD reviews from the Mix Flick chick, Kelly Gingery. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Mark.
So we're going to talk about two new DVDs.
Yes.
One is Up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I saw that.
I know.
Saw that. Yeah,
I love talking about ones that we've both seen.
I know,
It's kind of different.
Yeah, so, and I liked it.
I know. It's great. It's awesome. It's touching. It's funny. It's exciting. It's everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, the first 20 minutes, though, honey, that's like some of the saddest stuff since Bambi's mom died.
You know, you're right. I forgot about this because it's Pixar, right?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
And Ed Asner is the old man. He's the voice of the old man. And now that I think of it, I took my son, who's 8, and doesn't sit still very well, but he hung in there for this.
Right.
But he loses the love of his life.
Right.
And it is kind of tearjerker.
That they were always going to take a big adventure,
yeah,
remember?
Right.
And so finally, now he's like 78 years old, and he's going to take this adventure.
Right.
And he's a balloon salesman, so what's he do? He puts balloons on his house and goes up.
Yeah, it sounds kind of goofy when you say it out loud, but it works.
Oh, it does.
He ties balloons to the roof of his house, and he's an old crank, and this little boy, isn't he he's like a Cub Scout or something? He's
months. Months. And he's so funny.
Yeah, he is.
And he's holding on to that house.
Right.
Remember that scene when he opens the door or something, he sees him and he's holding on to the house. It's
That's
uh-oh, how'd you get here?
Yeah, so he tags along with him and kind of, he's going to meld his hearts and teach him, to feel joy and happiness again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh,
very
and that's going to get some Oscars, I'm sure, or at least some nominations. And it's just, it's fun for everybody. Kids love it, and there's humor in there that adults get that kids don't, and it's just touching and funny. I just loved it.
All right, so two go rent it.
Yes,
from
definitely.
Mark and Kelly. All right, now what else we can talk about?
All right, how about something that's not so pretty?
Okay.
The Ugly Truth.
Okay. I remember, I don't know anything about this other than Katherine Heigl.
Right.
Right, from Grey's Anatomy.
Right, and Gerard Butler.
Okay.
Handsome, two people that are far from ugly, honey.
Right, yeah. Why is it called The Ugly Truth?
Kind of like, it's a battle of the sexes. So she's a morning show producer, and her boss makes her hire him. He's like this gruff guy to do a segment called The Ugly Truth about, hey women, this is what men want, and this is how you should be. Okay. And of course, so this is why I didn't like it. It's so predictable, and romantic comedies by nature are pretty predictable.
Right.
We've talked about this many times because we've covered a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But they, usually there's something in there, even though it's predictable, like chemistry, which I love, or great stars or funny moments. This one just seemed like it was just trying too hard to be crass, a little crude. Like, you saw The Hangover recently, finally.
Yeah. That was
funny,
crass and crude.
Funny. Now, that's not a romantic comedy.
No, right.
I don't want to use it in the same breath as romantic comedy, but it's crass and crude, but funny, okay?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
So you can do that and still be funny. This one, it was like they were trying to put everything in the pot. Okay. And it just came out flat.
Okay. I didn't do much at the box office. Now that you're giving me the plot, I remember it, but it came and went pretty quickly, so maybe it'll catch on DVD. But,
I mean, if you really love those people, take a chance.
Yeah.
But it just was like, I'd go for something else, honey.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Kelly.
You're welcome.
We podcast the Mix Flick Chicks DVD reviews and also her new movie reviews. We sent Kelly to all the sneak previews. What are we going to talk about Friday morning?
Two of them. 2012.
Okay.
And The Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is an animated one with George Clooney, Meryl Streep, Bill Murray. A really, really cool. It's a different kind of animation. Okay. So I'm seeing that tomorrow, and then 2012, which is going to be a huge blockbuster.
We'll check in with you in the 8 o'clock hour Friday morning then.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, podcast online at mymix1079.com. It's 8:56. Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic Mr. Fox. You hadn't heard of that one, huh?
No.
It's one of those weird, it's not a regular kind of animation. I can't remember the name they used for this one. It looks kind of 3D-ish, but it's supposed to be very, very fun. I mean, I saw the trailer. The trailer's hilarious. It's really funny.
Now, have you seen 2012 yet?
No, that's on Thursday.
Okay.